Hello and welcome. I'm Max Wolf and I'm with Jay here.
Right,
We are at the Goodwood Revival and we're only in the car park because if you can see behind me, there's stuff everywhere. So I'm going to have a walk around here and show you what's there. We're also down with Daniel today, who's already taken the initiative and has walked off to start looking around and filming. So let's start off with what we've got. We're right at the back and there's just stuff everywhere. I mean, I could do a walk around of this, but I think this is just going to take me all day. So we're just going to walk through and we're just going to have a quick little look around. Anything that takes my fancy, I'll zoom in, have a look around, but there's just too much to even focus on any one vehicle, let alone what must be inside the track. It's just insane. And it continues on all the way down there as well. It's just absolutely crazy. Now, I know the Hayride's got good parking, but yeah, this is Goodwood. And if you don't know, yes. So, we're going to continue around and keep a look. So we came down in the Toyota Hilux Surf today. We were going to bring the GTX down, but we weren't quite sure on what year the parking would be. We weren't sure, we didn't realise all this was going to be here. Had we known, well, we probably would have brought both Mopars down, but oh well, next year. So there's a massive Bentley car up here. I'll go have a quick look at that. I don't know what it is or how much the thing must be worth, but it's an absolute beast of a car. I mean, that is just crazy just to be just in the middle of all of this. Absolute insanity. So if you haven't been to a revival before and you don't want to pay for the entry ticket price, there's a show in the car park that's just free to get in. So if you just park up, you can have a walk around all this. When you could just spend the entire day walking around here without even going into the event. Jason went right in the back. I don't know where he's gone, but we'll have to try and find him at some point, I guess. Let's give you a bit of an overview of the size of just the section I just walked through, which is about a quarter of it. Let me get this up in the air and I'll show you. I've got to try and keep looking around because I've got to make sure I don't lose Daniel. We've already lost Jay, but we should all be meeting up at some point because Daniel's got the tickets. So, yeah, we don't really want to get too lost. Well, it seems to have happened already. I can't see him anywhere. And so, it looks like the queues getting in is already quite big, so I don't think we're going to have a problem with waiting to get in at least. And we also here in the car park have Nick's hot rod. I spoke to Nick earlier and he is saying he's filmed everything, so I'll put a link in the description in the comments, so go check that out. It will have filmed everything coming in, so make sure to check that video if you want to see all of this stuff rolling in. So I'm going to try and walk around as much of this as I can. The sun's already starting to beat down on us, and this is advertised to be a hot day. So we'll see how long this goes on for. But there's no way I'm going to be able to walk around all this. It's just massive. Literally, it goes on as far as I can see that way. It's just absolutely crazy. Now as well, this is the first revival I've done. I've done the Festival of Speed twice now. Probably a couple other times before, I can't remember. But I've done the last two Festival of Speeds, but I've never done the revival. So this is definitely put it on the map for me, this has. I'm going to try and keep it on this camera angle like this, so hopefully you can see the front row here and the back row. And I'm not sure if the phone's picking this up, as this is being filmed on a phone without any sort of microphones or anything like I normally use on my camera, but I'm not sure. You might be able to hear all the racing going on in the background. That's what we're primarily here for today. As I said, I didn't even know all of this was going to be here. As I said, we didn't bring the GTX or the Plymouth down, my one. So yeah, next year we're probably going to book in and bring them all down. And there is just stuff parking up. There's just loads coming in. times I've given my phone number to Daniel, so hopefully if this video suddenly abruptly ends, I've been summoned by a phone call, because yeah, there's no way we're all going to stick together in amongst all this. And so, since I'm on limited time walking around this car park, I'm going to go straight over here now, and I'm going to start doing the walkthrough of all of the stuff over here, because I want to get a quick look in here and see what's here. There's only a couple more down there. And as I said, check out Nick's video, because I'm sure he will have filmed pretty much all of it coming in. He said to me already, he spent an hour and a half filming stuff, so absolute dedication. So luckily it looks like there's a throughway here I can use, so let's start on the next set of madness. There's just stuff everywhere. So before we start walking around, I'm going to get a little 360 of the areas to show you what we're sort of dealing with. So why not, let's start this going up this row and we'll see how far we can get around. And as I said, unfortunately I most likely won't be able to film all of this. As I said, this has to be quite fast paced because, as I said, I'm on limited time. We've got to get into the event at some point, but this is just too good to miss. And so also, if you're new here, subscribe, because I'm going to be putting out probably quite a few videos from today, and I go to loads of other car shows. We drive, you know, all sorts of things. So have a check through the channel, you might find something you like. At least I now know what to call the video. I didn't realise they actually had a proper car show as well. There's an entrance. There is an entrance down there. I think there might be one up. Yeah, I think there's one up there you can get in. That's good. We've got Daniel up here with us now as well, so that should give us a bit more time. It's incredible. This is absolute craziness. I mean, what's that at the back? I mean, is that all the camping? That must be all the camping down there, right at the back, down there. This is just... As I said, I've done the Festival of Speed, and that was a monstrous show. Anything Goodwood related. is just absolutely mental. But, God, yes, it's huge. I'm seeing a lot of British cars, so I'm not sure if this is just the British car section or not. But this is just absolutely crazy. Down here to the left, just done this bit of row here. I'm going to try and go up here. I'll do this row here and come back down on the back side. Still, there's loads of stuff rolling in. I mean, these events are absolutely mental. Now, unfortunately, I didn't get any footage on the way in of the other camping section, which is right over there. But the amount of caravans, it's like a town. So if you've never been to Goodwood before, Goodwood basically a massive motor circuit, and there's also Goodwood House, which is where the that's where the Festival of Speed's held. So have a check up on Google, because especially if you're not from the UK, this is a really special venue. Really great shows, absolutely brilliant place. Definitely not the cheapest to get into, but I'm here with free tickets today, so that's a brilliant bonus. is the end of where the classic parking is. So we'll start going through here, we'll do this bottom section, and then I'll get back to the main section. I'm assuming that's the main section over there, because there's some really quality stuff over there.
Oh, over there, yeah. Oh, that's all right. Your one name is
Thanks a lot, Emily. Bye-bye.
I'm definitely getting my steps in. I mean, this is just, it's just crazy. The amount of stuff that's just here is brilliant. Now, for any of my American viewers, I know the American shows are absolutely brilliant. Like, they are huge. I've seen the videos online. So this is probably just like one of the big shows out there. This would be comparison, but this is, for us here in the UK, this is a top tier size of show. Like, this is mental. And so, as I said, hopefully this will be out quite soon. If you watched this far through, appreciate it. Subscribe again, I said, if you're new. Drop a comment down saying you got this far, because it'd be interesting to see how many people actually watch this stuff all the way through. And yeah, I've got quite a busy weekend. So it's Friday today. Tomorrow I'm gonna be down in Eastbourne, and then on Sunday I'll be down for the bag shop breakfast meet. So lots of videos, lots of car stuff coming out, lots of stuff just to sit back, enjoy and watch.
Just fit, yeah.
And
Yeah.
it was a limited.
GT40. Should have seen that.
And so that's looking like that is the end of the back end of this car park.
I think so.
So, time to head back to where the main section is. Oh, I found you! Perfect timing.
Oh, this place is incredible.
Oh, it is, yeah. I'm just gonna head back over that way and film some stuff over there. So, I had a quick catch up with Jay there. And again, we both lost Daniel. We're not sure when we're getting in, but we should have some more time. It'll be good for you lot to see on the timestamps of the video how much longer's left. And I mean, how cool is that? stuff everywhere. So we're gonna go back to the main section now, the bit that I went through quite quickly. Didn't realise I would have quite as much time as this to film, otherwise I would have definitely stayed there longer. But hopefully, there'll probably be text on the screen earlier saying to jump forward to this point. So let's do a bit of a voiceover now. So if you've just jumped forward to this section of the video from the bit of text earlier, didn't realise I was going to have quite as long as this to film everything. So we're walking back now through the main section and just filming everything that's here. And thankfully the parking here seems to be quite perfect because this is being filmed on the phone, so I can see it directly on the screen while I'm filming. So this is looking quite good at the moment with the distance between the cars and all that. So hopefully for viewing this comes out quite well. And as I'm walking through it, looking at the pristine condition some of these cars, all the different makes, models, how mint a lot of these are, and how rare these are, there must be millions upon millions of pounds worth of cars here. I can't even guess how much. It must be. It's unbelievable. And so we're back up now, back up to the top of the main section. Hopefully I've got time to do this section. We'll go back down here, because I didn't do much of this left-hand section, I don't believe. What I'll do is we'll keep going round, and we'll see what's here.
Job's £300 and you said all right, and then Paul said, oh, you overcharged him a bit there. Well, that's different. You was having to pay it.
So I'm not entirely sure, because I did walk straight through the middle, so I'm not sure if I've done this row here once before, or it's the row on my right. But I'm quite sure I've done quite a lot of down there. So I'm going to go to the right here, and I'm going to walk back up here through to the main part. And just look at the amount of people that are here. These events are huge.
Yeah, another one.
And you can have a show in just looking at what people are wearing themselves. Now, me today, I'm not in the most dressed up stuff, but for these events, a lot of people dress up in all of the classical clothing just to really give it the look as well as the feel with all of the cars and all the people. This is going to be, especially once we get inside, a really good day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk along here and I'm going to go into the section that I was starting at, because I definitely have filmed quite a bit of this section. I've gone through this section a lot slower, but the other section I did go through quite fast at the beginning, so I'm going to do a slow walk through of the other area now. And so if we're going to do this properly, let's start from down here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a timestamp again. So if you've just come through, you've jumped forward to this part of the video, we're back up here at the main section, the first part of all this classic car parking here. And because I went through all of this quite fast at the beginning, this is now the slower sort of walk through all of the main stuff. Daniel, I'm just going to do this section and then we'll be back to here, yeah? All good. Right. So, I've got a little bit more time. Hopefully I should be able to finish off this section. And then that is, to be honest, I love the Hot Rod Hayride, but, well, one of the best car parks I've ever been to. So I don't think any of us realised, well, none of us knew this was here, but none of us quite realised how good this section alone was going to be. So I've definitely had a lot more time to film this than I was anticipating, which is very good, because there's been brilliant stuff. And since you don't get the feel, because it's a video obviously, the temperature, it's rising quickly and it's getting hot. I think it's forecast to be 28 degrees today. So, yeah, it's gonna be a hot old day. I've seen a little micro car down there, or it's something very small in it, I'm not sure if it was a micro car or not, but I'll have a little look at that as well, because really cool stuff. So just before I continue with the next row, I'm just going to show you this, because this is really cool. Really small little thing this is. And so we continue on. So luckily my memory's good enough to know that I've just done this row, so I'm going to go through these to the back row here, and and we shall continue on with the absolute madness. Now, what I'm going to do, before we start with that, I'm going to chuck the camera back up in the air and just do another little overview of all of this, because really just to show, this is crazy. So hopefully that came out alright, because the sun is right up there in the top right, so it's very hard to look up at the camera while I'm doing that. So hopefully it came out alright. So it's looking like I should hopefully have enough time walking like this. I'm not managing to get every single row in. I think I may have possibly missed 1 or 2 rows on the other section, but hopefully they can be seen in the background, or as I said, check out Nick's video, because I'm sure he will have got all of this driving in. But for just a general overview, and for the time that I had available, I think I've done pretty good progress for getting round here. Even though from the timestamp on the video, it's looking like, even though I've cut this video a few times, it's probably, must be getting on nearly to 40 minutes by now. So I've definitely had a good trot round here. Yeah, my Fitbit's already saying I'm on 5,500 steps. And I've only done about 1,000 before we got here, because early start, early morning, getting here. So, whew, yeah, big old walk around this one. And that one there seems to be for sale. Can't see a price now, unfortunately.
The guy loved the TR and had all the knowledge to look after it and maintain it and all the equipment and everything. So they looked after it and brought it up to speed and made it well.
So I'm not sure if you can hear in the background as well, but there's been constant helicopters flying over, which just shows how big an event this is. When you've got helicopters flying in and landing at an event just so people can get here, it shows how big it is. Now look at this. I'm not sure what it is. It's a Lagonda? I'm hoping I've said that right. But just look at it, just sitting here and amongst all of this. Where do you see this stuff? This deserves a look inside, this does. There's just vintage stuff everywhere. It's just so cool. And so yeah, it looks like, I'll have to blur out the driver's name and their details because I don't really want to be spreading this randomly online, but it looks like everyone here has a pre-66 Revival car show pass for today. So yeah, probably a good thing we didn't come down in my Plymouth or Daniel's GTX. But then I think you could probably get parked in the back parking, which is over there. So we probably would have got a parking space. But yeah, we're in the Toyota. We're in the Hilux Surf. So we are parked up. We're in the normal parking. But even that itself, there's stuff everywhere. And so I know this truck, it is for sale. Absolutely beautiful, inside and out. There's the full details on the screen there. This thing is beautiful. Now if you wanted to pause it so it's the right way up, there you go. this hot rod here. I mean, how cool is this? Love it with the roof. The roof just having the wooden slats. It's just, it is such cool stuff here. And as I said, we're not even in the actual show. This is the free. This is the free car park. Daniel's got the tickets. I haven't paid anything. This is free for anyone to come to. So hopefully this video is up before the show is over, because this show should be going on tomorrow, which is Saturday, and the day after Sunday, obviously. So hopefully I can get this video up tonight. Not sure how it's going to go, we'll see. But hopefully, if you're watching this video and it is Friday or it's Saturday, and what is the date today? The 9th, I believe it is today. Yeah, if you're watching this on the 10th or the 11th, I'm assuming Monday's the 12th. But if you're watching this basically within a couple of days after it's come out, and you don't want to pay Goodwood prices to get in here, just park up in the normal car park and come to this park, because this is, well, just look at it. You can just get into all of this just for free. So yeah, head for Goodwood if as I said, this is within a couple of days after you're watching it. If not, check out the other videos that I'm sure are going to be up. But I think this is probably where I should end it. I'm not going to get around too much more now at the time I've got, and Daniel's waiting for me back at the gate. So I'm going to shoot back now, but I really hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. There's going to be a whole load coming out, and hopefully we'll see everyone again in another video soon. So till next time, see you later everyone. And so as I said, I'm not entirely sure if I did every single row, so I'm just going to film this row here, because there's some really cool motors in this row. So this is going to be tacked onto the end of the video. And also I've seen this, the buy one Bentley. Yeah, what more do I say? There's just stuff everywhere. As I said in the previous section, hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope everyone's having a good day. If you've watched this far, really appreciate it. Drop a comment, whatever. Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff to do. And is that looks like another Bentley blue train. Wow. Now, I could be wrong, I'm not sure how rare these things are, but yeah. So yeah, I have definitely now got to meet up with Daniel, because that's just what I was doing. I was on the way to that and thought I'd quickly grab this little section here. So, right, I shall see everyone soon. Hope you enjoy the videos, and until the next one, bye.